Hello, Gabby Turner here, and welcome to this pick a card reading. In this video, we're going to be asking, why is this platonic person treating you this way? So this could be a friend, a family member, a coworker, your neighbor, your landlord, your boss, I don't know, but it's someone platonic. So you're just wanting to know, like, why are they acting this way? What is their intention towards you, etc., and so on, and we'll get some guidance for you as well. That said, option number 1 is represented by the Ten of Cups. Option number 2 is represented by the Page of Pentacles. And option number 3 is represented by the King of Pentacles. So I shuffled and pulled these cards randomly. These seem like basically positive energies overall, or at least fairly stable energies. So we'll see what that means when we get into the readings here, but go ahead and get in tune with your intuition. Choose the option or options that seem to be resonating the most with you and your intuition, and use the timestamps below. I'll see you at your reading. Group 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the 10 of Cups here. Now I've pulled some cards. On the left here, it's, through the actions they've been taking, what is this person meant to accomplish towards you? Like, what are their intentions towards you? What are they trying to make happen when it comes to you? And what are they trying to do for themselves? That's what these cards here on the right are. And then the central cards are, what are they trying to achieve for both of you? Let's start in the center, because that's pretty easy. We have the World card and the Four of Cups. They definitely want to bring peace here. They want the best possible experience for both of you. But when it comes to you, they're willing to maybe ruffle your feathers or get your attention in some sort of very dramatic way and shake up your life in some sort of way to let you know that you're loved. This could be a sort of tough love situation. It could be like, I don't know, that they feel like it's their job to sort of enlighten you on something, to bring your attention to something that otherwise you would continue to ignore. And they want you to understand that they're doing this because they love you. And they also want you to know that you are loved. On their own side of it, they're seeking greater growth and stability. I think they want to improve their finances, or just their general feeling of, okay, I'm accomplishing something in life, They want to feel that their efforts are taking root, that their efforts are prospering in life. Let me pull a clarifier here for this Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, because it feels like this person, and I don't know if this is just about you or overall in their life, they feel like, okay, I keep doing this, and like I seem to keep getting the same results. So it's almost like they're at their wits' end, which is maybe why they're pulling out this Tower card energy towards you. They're like, what I've been doing so far has been getting me nowhere. So I need to maybe do something dramatic. This person really, with the Ten of Swords as well, they're at the end of their rope. So their actions are coming from a place of desperation of, I need to bring us both greater happiness and peace here. And the only way to do that is through some sort of dramatic display. It's painful to them to have to do it as well. But again, they feel that they're at the end of their rope. Okay, so that explains where they're coming from, I hope. So what's the advice to you? The advice to you primarily is to not give up on this person and not give up on this situation. I think more than anything, this person really just needs to be heard. They need to know that their actions or their words are being recognized. So one thing you can do is simply, you have to kind of play the parent here perhaps, and just acknowledge and validate. Okay, I hear what you're saying. That doesn't mean just because you're hearing what they're saying doesn't mean that you necessarily agree with it, and you can make that very obvious as well, and you should, because that's the mature, responsible thing to do. But you should be saying here, like, I can understand what you're saying. I can see why you would feel that way. I can see why you would feel at the end of your rope. I can understand why you would feel even angry. perhaps with the Ace of Wands, I understand why this is so important to you. With the Ace of Wands, they're very passionate about whatever they're saying or doing. It means a lot to them. So just acknowledging that to begin with puts you on better footing so that you can say, okay, I'm acknowledging all of this. I'm understanding why you feel this way, and I'm willing to work on things. Let's work on things together. But with the Hierophant in the middle, you also need to stand your own ground and say, you know, even though I can understand why you're feeling this way and etc., you know, I'm setting some ground rules and some boundaries here to allow me to protect my own sense of safety and security. That said, I'm definitely willing to work on this situation with you. I'm willing to even self-reflect here about what you have said. Let me take a moment to think about what you have said. Some of the things that you have said I may not like. Some of the things that you have done I may not like. But if you're trying to point something out to me that I need to pay attention to, I will at least be willing to think about it and consider it. And I think that's really all that this person needs in order to feel acknowledged, in order to feel reassured that you do genuinely care as much as they do about the situation at hand. Final word of guidance to you is the King of Wands. You know, you should speak your truth here. Because you have some very justified concerns as well. But you also need to acknowledge the responsibility that this person has taken. And to be fair to both yourself and them, they have taken on a lot of adult responsibility themselves. I feel like you have both been the adult in the room in different ways, in ways that surely can be able to complement each other, right? It doesn't have to be, well, I'm the responsible one and you're totally irresponsible. No, you've both been responsible in certain ways. But you both have also, let's acknowledge the truth, you both have been a little bit pushy as well, and you both have felt that you are the one who sees the best way forward, and the other person is just the one who hasn't seen the light yet. Okay, so I hope that gives you enough to go on with this situation. I don't really know what else to say here, but I think it covers all the grounds in terms of what's going on, why they're behaving this way, and what is the best course of action. So I really wish you the best, Group 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right, Group 2, you chose the Page of Pentacles. Welcome to your reading. We've got some interesting energies going on here. So I'm asking the cards, when I pulled these cards, I asked, you know, what is this person's behavior or what they're saying or doing, etc.? What are they hoping to accomplish for themselves? And that's these two cards on the right. What are they hoping to accomplish for both of you? These are the central cards. And what are they hoping to accomplish for you? Well, I think that what they're hoping to accomplish for both of you is some sort of sense of catharsis or something. You know, with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords, it's like some sort of energy has to be released. I can't really think of a better word than catharsis. Even on its own, the Three of Swords can represent catharsis. It's like that feeling when you get when it's raining and thundering, and it almost feels, you know, you can almost, like when you go outside after a thunderstorm especially, it's like the air is really cleared. It feels more clear than it has. And maybe that's what the catharsis is, clearing the air, because the Knight of Swords also is like uninhibited speech, uninhibited communication. I think they want both of you to be able to just get things off your chest, really. They want both of you to have the opportunity to truly speak your mind. And what are they hoping to accomplish for you? Well, they want you to know that you're a loving person. They want you to be happy. Actually, with the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups, maybe the two of you actually have the same situation in mind. Maybe you both need to raise some alarm bells about something that you're both concerned with, and that's why they want you both to be able to speak your mind. Or maybe it's, that you do disagree on certain things, but at the same time they love you enough to want you to still be able to, like, speak. They would rather hear your full truth than for you to keep stuffing it down, because they know it's best for both of you. On their end, this person is really seeking empowerment. They want to be empowered. They want happiness. I think they also want a lot of attention here with the Sun card. Yeah. I will say they're coming from a little bit of an egotistical place. They could be, if the two of you are both agreeing on something that you're against other people about, then, they see you as a useful ally. And if that's not the case, if it's something that the two of you disagree with strongly, then they want you to be able to speak your mind, but it's because they feel like in the end, they're going to be the powerful victor of the situation. Like, they're going to triumph, but they don't really want you to be in pain in the end, because what they want here is the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. At the very least, they want you to feel that you've had a valid, substantial opportunity to speak your mind, just as they have. But if it's an argument between the two of you, they definitely still want to win that argument, but they want to win it fair and square, And like I said, for some of you, it could be like they see you as a useful ally. Okay. Let me see what's going to be coming up in this situation going forward, and then we'll get some advice for the two of you. Well, I think that basically both of you will be able to speak your mind, and you both will be getting attention. You're the Queen of Wands, they're the Knight of Wands. Like, you both will be heard in the situation. And I do feel, whether you're useful allies to each other yet, you will be useful allies to each other moving forward from this situation. So what's the advice to you? Definitely to think of this person as an ally, because there's a lot that you can accomplish together because you agree on more things than you disagree on. All right, so I hope that was helpful, Group 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Group 3, thank you, and welcome to your reading. You chose the King of Pentacles card. I don't normally say thank you at the beginning, but I think that has to do with your reading here, because so I'm asking the cards, when I pulled these cards, I asked, what is this person trying to accomplish for themselves with whatever they're saying or doing? And that's the cards over on the right. What are they trying to accomplish for both of you? Those are the central cards. And what are they trying to accomplish towards you or for you? And those are the cards on the left. And I think what they want, the purpose of their behavior towards you with the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles is they want you to be generous. Maybe it's generosity towards themselves. Maybe it's generosity in general, and they're just trying to let you know that you should be a more generous person. I don't know. I think that it might have to do with generosity towards them, though, because what they're accomplishing for themselves is the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The Magician. This person is definitely trying to manifest something, so maybe they want you to be generous in terms of helping to sponsor or fund what it is they're doing, or maybe even just be generous with your own time and energy. But at the same time, I really don't think that they're willing to be generous with you, with their time and energy. Like, all of their energy is definitely directed towards their own manifestations right now, and that's fine. And maybe it's fine with you that they're expecting you to, put your time and energy and or resources into their efforts. I don't know. That's up to you to decide. But like, I feel that they don't want to really interact with you that much, because what they want to achieve for both of you is the Hermit card and the Chariot. It's like they really don't want to spend that much time with you. Why? They want you to be helping them, but basically with no strings attached. That's what I'm getting from this. Let me see why they're wanting no strings attached or like limited contact. I think they feel like, if you give them your time, energy, and or resources like they want, then you would expect them, rightly so, to be demonstrating to you that they have kind of made that worth it to you in some way. And it's just like they don't want to face the music of that. They want to prosper. Like they want to be elevated and get to this King of Pentacles status. That's what their goal is. It could be to like improve their career, improve their finances, improve their own physical and material well-being, maybe even improve their health or something, who knows. But they are not really willing to show you that it was worth it to you. They may also see you as someone who feels like, well, if I've helped you out, then I have the right to sort of criticize or judge whatever your outcomes are. This person is intent on making positive changes. Like they know that they're going to make positive changes. They're going to do that whether or not they get your help or not. But they don't really want to be controlled by you, and they feel that you giving to them, which is what they want you to do, somehow also is perceived by you as you having the right to control them, and they just don't agree on that. What do your spirit guides say, and theirs? Let's pull in spirit guide teams on both sides. How do your spirit guides see it? Like, who's right here? Well, your spirit guides feel that you've already been very loving and kind and generous to this person, because you're represented by the Lovers card. The two of you, as your shared energy of the Six of Wands, you're both people who like have the potential of being very successful in life. You have been very successful in life. Like you might have an ability to help pull this person up because you have been successful in some way. And so you can give them a little bit of a hand up. They're definitely very aware of that opportunity. Yeah. But I think that your spirit guides are saying, like, and in a way, this person is correct here in assuming that if they allow you to give them a hand up, you would expect that debt to be paid back with a substantial amount of interest. And that may or may not be like literal money interest. It could be interest like, well, I helped you move your house so you could get your life together, and now you're always wanting me to do tasks for you like all the time to make up for it. It's like it's out of balance in some way. You both kind of want the good life, right? And I think that the issue here is, how can you achieve that without it becoming something sort of codependent? I think the other person is a little bit more aware of the potential for this to develop into some sort of codependent type of situation than you are. You may want to help them. Maybe you're even the one who initiated and brought up the topic of, hey, let me help you. But they are getting the nagging feeling like, okay, I would like to accept your help, but it seems like there may be too many strings attached or something like that. So what is the advice to you, Group 3? I think the advice is to acknowledge the fact that you might be deceiving yourself a little bit here. And to just to really face yourself and say, like, what emotional stuff here, what sort of childish approach to emotions might be leading me to engage in the way that I have been. Because I think it will be pretty simple for you to course correct if you do that, and I think you can find that level of honesty for yourself, and that will be very healing for both of you. And then if you do choose to continue to offer help, which I think you might want to do here with the Ace of Pentacles, you'll be able to do that with the understanding that ultimately this person still has to do what they feel is best for them, and you can accept that in a healthy manner. All right, so I hope that reading made sense. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.